Welcome to Jesus Possibilities Worlds, where impossible is possible in the name of Jesus. Together, we can change the world. I have a content that I want to share with you. Gladly and happily, I am willing to share it with you. Have a small little content. Maybe small, but it could be long. But I will try to make it short because I know the rest is for you. And together, I tell you, we can change the world. This content is concerning many who signed the destiny not to believe in God, and they believe in their own evil ways, believing if they can do it that way, they could be a millionaire. Let go to the content. In my content, the 10 smart young men left the country to a different country. All of them are friends. They're so smart. All of them are smart. And they only understand each other's. Apart from them, no one understands them. They grew up in the same land. They know each other. And all they do, they know it. They're smart. When we say smart, it's the world activities. They're good, all of them. They're good to turn word upside down. So no one knows who is right between these two. Whether they are wrong, you will never know that they are wrong. They turn word upside down. 10 of them, the good of it. As they came to different land, all 10 of them, 2 days later on, they had a meeting. All 10 of them. They sat down. They say that we are in this land, but we know nothing about it. But guess what? We had to survive. What they say, that is correct. We had to survive. So what can we do now? That is the question. Now they're asking for everybody ideas, because this is a different land and they want to find a way to live life in that land that they know nothing about it. So everybody have to pitch in now with the ideas. Any ideas that you bring out is coming to all of us, all 10 of them, because they're the one that are having that meeting. And when they're having a meeting, nothing that left that meeting and go outside. All 10 of them understand what they're speaking to each other. The first one who bring the idea says, go to church and tell to the church, we just came to this land and we have nothing to eat. Everybody on lockdown try to bring it in the right ideas. For 3 minutes, the first one came up. He said, it's a good idea for us going to church and ask the church to give us some money so that we can start something or whatever the case is. But don't you think it's a long way? Now everybody on lockdown, they try to think about it. A third one came up. He said, all you and you says is a long way. Let's form a gang, a powerful gang that no one apart from us can destroy. Now they want to lock down. They try to think about it. Number 4 came up. He said, that's correct. That is really correct. But guess what? We need money. Now they are locked down. Try to find a way to bring the money. They are locked down. Number 5 came up. He said, concerning the conversation that you guys spoken, that we should go to church and ask the church to give us some money. How much do you guys think that they can give to us? Number 6 came up. He said, I don't think so. They can give us enough money. Number 7 came up. He said, I have another idea. Number 7, I have another idea. They say, what is the idea? Let 1 or 2 of us pretend that they're dead. And then let's run to church. Rest of the people who are alive will run to church crying that we need help. One of us is dead. We just came to this land. People in church will give us good money. And those money, we will take that person like we're going to bury him. Then he's going to go and rise again. Number 8 says, what if the pastor asks, he wants to see those bodies? Number 9 says, there's no problem. We just have to cover their faces and then pretend that they're dead. Now all of them pitching in all the ideas. Number 10 says, it come back to me. All these you guys said, they're all making sense. And these ideas is a good ideas that some of us have to pretend that they're dead. But on the day of buried, we have to tell to the pastor, nobody is allowed to come to that burial place. Only us have to bury our brother. It was a promise that they promised to us and we promised to them that on our day, if that day arrives, nobody else will be on that grave. That the pastor will understand that we promised something. That we had tell him that we did a blood thing because we'll grow up together till to die. Pastor will understand that. So let's do that. Now they're all in lockdown. Who are the people that are going to pretend that they're dead? They're looking for two people. They're on lockdown for a couple of minutes. Who's willing to pretend that is not going to cry? Pretending that is not crying, that is the one that dying. Relaxing in that place, if you know what I mean. They locked down for a couple of minutes. As they begin to approach 6 minutes, number 6 popped up. He said, I, as number 6, will pitch in. But if I have a choice, it should be number 10. Because he's the older. And if I have a choice, it should be number 9. They're the only two that are older. Everybody agreed upon. Those oldest, the big one and the second one, that are older among them, they're the ones that are going to pretend that they are dead. And they've covered them with the blanket and all these things. 8 of them ran to church. A small little church that was put beside a river that no one believed that the day can arrive that there's God in that place. Because people who are preaching in that place, they're doing things live that you who don't go to church are doing. But as they go to church, they act it in different way. They follow God. But when they come out, they come back to reality. But that church, those people heard about it, that they have money. They have money. Everybody go there for sure to pay you to support it just for fun of it. Let me tell you, as they came, they find the priest beside by the door. All 8 of them came and bowed before the pastor and said, Pastor, something terrible happened to us. Say, what is it? We came to this land as 10, and this morning, 2 of us wake up dead. Please, we need your help. We don't know no one in this land. We just came, and that is correct. They just came. They have only a couple of days. Pastor look at it. He said, can I come and pray for them? They scanned the pastor. Then know that it's not a pastor who said that I have an eye like a prophet and all this. It's a normal pastor. It's all about believing. This pastor went. As he looked into those 2 people, he tied them into the chest, confirmed that these people has put the priest on lockdown when the hour of touching is coming. It's what they train and it's what they know. Pastor confirmed that they're dead. He said, let me pray for them so they can go to the right hand of God. This pastor prayed. As the pastor finished praying, he says, I will go back to church and tell the people at church, whatever they have, they will help you guys. And we want to take the ceremony. We want to take care of everything. If everybody agreed upon. They say you guys can take care of everything. But we have a promise. The pastor said, what do you mean, promise? It says, In the land, we were only 10 that understand each other. We left the land, coming to this land as 10 people, try to change our life. This morning we woke up, 2 of us is dead. We had a promise that if such thing happened, at the time of the hour of our burial, it had to be only those people who have eye in that hour had to be standing on our grave, nobody else. The pastor said, so you try to say that there's a promise behind it? Say yes. We cut our blood and we put it into the water and we drink it. The pastor says, all right. I'll go and confirm to the church and say what they can say about this. As the pastor came, he called everybody. And he confirmed that there were 10 people who came to this land a couple days ago. This morning, they woke up, 2 of them are dead. And they don't know no one. And they came this morning asking for help. 8 of them who woke up alive came here running, tears, asking for help. And I went there to confirm. I've seen those 2 people that are dead. And there were 10 of them. I haven't seen their pictures. Those are the 2 big brothers among them. I said, okay. Everybody said, if that's the case, they have nobody. We have to have them. The pastor said, whatever you have, give in the name of the Lord and of the Father. He speak the power over what was not given yet. The pastor is spoken authority over something that was not given yet. And everybody contribute. They begin to have a lot of what called food. They have a lot of money. The day arrived that they're taking those people to the grave to go and dig them. The church came behind them. Those people, I tell you, they told the church, please, we have spoken. We don't want anything to happen to us again, as it's happened to them. So please, we need you guys to go back to the church. And if we confirm, we'll come back to the church. As the pastor said, it's confirmed. You and everybody here will come to the church when you're done with this and explain more. Pastor doesn't know about what he's speaking about. At this 10, there's 8 people picking up their brothers, laughing. That from the grave, they prepare the clothes already for them to go update themselves. And from there, they're going to be special force to destroy all the innocent people. As the people came to church mourning, praying, these people were laughing as they went to the grave. One of them, number 8, say, hey, nobody is confirmed. Get up. And when you get up, your clothes are beside you there. Your clothes on your right. Please be fast so we can do what was spoken. They sat down for a couple of minutes. Nobody is rising. Number 7 confirmed. Hey, what is happening? Did you guys want to sleep or what? We are here. All your clothes are beside you guys. Put your clothes and let go. They begin to relax a little bit. 2 minutes pass by. Number 6 says, what is this? Number 5 said, I think there's something going on. He picked up the clothes. Number 4 came, take up the blanket, and begin to slap those guys. Wake up. Nobody is waking up. Deep. Number 3 begin to cry. What is this? What is this? As he began to ask questions, what is this? Number 2, pass out. I tell you, that party was not recognized. As the twice ran to number 2, what has happened to it? Guess what happened? I tell you, angel of the Lord appeared to them. I may not be seen in people, but I can see beyond human. It's time to update your life, while you will join them. That dead, confirmed. Had they hear the name of the dead, something that was not in their mind, believing that nobody as smart as them. Now, what just happened? They swallow their own weapon. And those 8 left. They had a meeting. They want to go apologize to the pastor and explain more into it so the pastor can know. The other one said no. It's done case. We'll bury them. Say no, we should go back to them. The other one said no, I don't think so. It's done. But now, what are we going to be doing? This question is for everyone. Everybody, I have to pitch in. All 8 of them still solid. Other one says, if I were you, we should become a soccer player. All 8 of us, we need to be recognized. In soccer, we're good at it. All we have to do, show it to people. And that is correct. They're good in soccer. The other one says, it's a long way. That way is a long way. That's what happened. He said, what do you mean? This morning, I went for a walk and I picked up a Bible on the road. He said, what do you mean, Bible? He said, the same Bible that pastor read. I picked up one of them on the road. He said, so what is it about our problem? About you picking up a Bible, that's not our problem. He said, yes, it is our problem. Because the first page I saw, He said, what do you say? It says, ask, and you shall receive. People say, what do you mean ask? We are asking each other with ideas. What do you want us to ask now? Apart from this meeting. It says, the Bible says, ask, and it shall be given. All of them are smart. They tried to put this in lockdown. Ask, and it shall be given. They put it down in lockdown. They find out, if this says that ask and it shall be given, can you tell us what do you want us to ask now? He said, that's correct. That's a question that I expect from all of you. He said, okay, what is it? He said, ask and it shall be given. It's above your mother. It's above your father. Is above everyone else. As we ask, he shall give it to us. The other one said, open that page. He said, hey, guess what? I put a spoon in there to confirm that knowing it, that you will have that question. I know that. As he went there, he took that spoon out. He gave it to them. Matthew 7. Verse 7 to 8. Hallelujah. Ask, and it shall be given. Ask, and it shall be given. The man says that if you don't mind, I want everyone to begin to speak this word every day and every morning. Whatever day that you feel gladly, you see the day, say this, ask and it shall be given. Ask and it shall be given. Ask and it shall be given. As you do that, you, all of us, won't believe what is going to happen. Please don't forget, no matter what is happening to all of us, let's keep on saying this. Or they said, let's give this a try. Everything worth trying. All of them are active. They put this in lockdown. They see each other. Ask and it shall be given. Ask and it shall be given. Ask and it shall be given. This is the word that is speaking in the environment, all 8 of them. Guess what? The second day, the police arrived to the kingdom. They're still speaking this word. Ask and it shall be given. Ask and it shall be given. Ask and it shall be given. The police says, hey, they say, what is it? Somebody report, all of you. You both are troublemaker in this neighbor. We want you in police station. Other one say, ask and it shall be given. Ask and it shall be given. They say speaking those words into the content while the police are there. Guess what? A madman came somewhere with a guitar in his hand, picking up the tone of those people. Ask and it shall be given. Ask and it shall be given. Ask and it shall be given. Those police were coming to destroy those people's life. They begin to dance. And guess what? When people have money, they say rain of money. They begin to throw the money around beyond their expectation. And that amount was put together for all those 8 people, for the name of asking and it shall be given. Their life was updated from thinking bad to become a right person. All you need to do on your own hour, ask and it shall be given. Lock that door and ask anything. You will be missed. Message to you and to your entire family. Ask and it shall be given. When you do that, you will be missed. Your entire family will be missed. And as they look down, they shall bow down. And as they rise against you, I tell you, they shall swallow their own weapon. The confirmation is for them to die. You are against the harmless person. Harmless. Don't you think the one who gives life, you think that he will smile with you? Hey, again and again and again, welcome to Jesus Possibilities Worlds, where impossible is possible in the name of Jesus. Together, we can change the world. My dear father and mother, brother and sister, aunties and uncle, if God didn't love you, let me tell you, all this news that you hear today, all this thing, all this stress that happening to you will not happen to you. You will be dead. The reason He give you that is for you to know how to go up. Because not every day you have to be down. So when you learn to walk up, I know that it's not easy. And as you begin to pass that level that you are in, you will try to understand it was not just for fun of it. Ask God to level the mountain. Ask God to level every tree. I tell you, let's pray. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be by your name. Your kingdom come. Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us each day our daily bread. And lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. Today and forever. Today and forever. In the name of Jesus. In Jesus' holy name, I've united. Amen and amen and amen. Child of God, name shall be renamed. History shall be rewrite. As they look down, they shall bow down. Please and please and please, don't forget to subscribe. Your subscription entertains us. Your subscription, I tell you, is all about working together. It may not make sense now, but the hour of making sense will obviously come. Subscribe. And when that hour comes, you're already connected. You have nothing to worry about. You can start from one and begin to ask questions, and we are here for you. I tell you. May God bless you. Bye-bye. Again, for them going to see a pastor, at the beginning to say, ask and it shall be given. Everything in their life become updated in different ways. So they decided to go see that pastor. That they trick. They want to go and confess everything that they have done. All 8 of them went to the pastor and they sat down. They said, Pastor, we have come. We choose only one person to tell you everything that we have done, that we have lost 2 people among us. The pastor sat down, said, go ahead. He said, as we came into the land that we left, we came to this land, we try all we can. We try all we can within those days. We try to find life. But nothing we're catching because we're new in town. We don't have no friend at all. Only us. And we're new. So we came one day and sit down and decide to find ideas. What can we do? We pitch in all of us into one table. There should be something. And we decided to make 2 of us pretend that they're dead and that we should come to your church. Ask for more money. And as we take those money, we're going to go form a gang. That'll be more powerful gang that no one apart from us can destroy. But you church, we thought that we were going to trick the church. We know nothing about church. We thought that people just go there for fun of it. That's why we don't pass by it. That's not our level. So we thought that we can get into you guys' pocket. And as we become 10 again, everybody will hear us, including church. But as we went to the grave, we tried to wake those people up. And we know that they were awake. And we put them there. We tried to call them. Nobody's waking up. And that's when we know that your church is not a simple church. We love those 2 people, because of our greed, try to find life. Now we lost them. We are sorry. All of them bow before the pastor. And the pastor said, I forgive all of you. Don't pretend before the Lord. Don't say things that are not right, that you know in your own mind that they are not right. Don't say them to your God. You may be a human serving God, but what in him is different. Oh, sorry guys. So that's what happened to those people. All 8 of them give up on their bad activities and they become part of that church. And church expanded to be a big church. All 8 of them become ministries, pastors in church. And the pastor called them one day and told them a story. That there were men that used to come to this church. These men began to drink a lot. He drank a lot. One day he came to the church and told to everyone on Sunday that he promised he will never drink again. And if he drink, that day he will die. Everybody hearing it and everybody know us, so nobody believe, because we're not perfect. We're servant of the Lord, but we're not perfect to tell them that this is not right or whatever it is. We tell them, when you promise such thing before the Lord, be warned. 5 days later on, this young man began to drink. As he finished 1 bottle, one of his tooth fall down. From nowhere, one of his tooth fall down. 3 weeks later on, he went to church and said, I promise, if such thing happen again, I will die. Two weeks later on, he drank. As he finished 2 bottles, he lost another tooth. A month later on, the man came to church and confessed, saying it that what was happening to me with God forgiving me not to die was 2 things that happened to me. Now I'm promising the last one that I will never do such, because no one, neither my family, like me because of my drinking. If I do such, let me die. Pastor told him, you cannot be promising. You can just promise on your own convenience and practice it. He said, no, I want to promise before people so that I stop. The man went again. He tried his best as the month approached. Went back again and drink. He drank beyond what he drank. The next day in his bed, he woke up, he lost another tooth. As the man approached, he lost 4 tooths. His daughter told him, Father, don't you think that you're digging your own grave? He said, what do you mean? He said, don't you think that you're digging your grave? You go to church and tell them that you're not going to do this, and then you go back again. You can just tell to your wife and us here. It's not a good thing for you to go to church and say those church, they have no prophet, they don't see. They just hold those Bible, they know nothing about it. Leave me alone. He said, if they know nothing about it, how come 4 of your tooth fall off based on your promise? He said, no, they were ready to be out on their own convenient hours. He said, are you sure? He said, that's correct. He said, all right. I warn you, please don't do that again. 4 tooths out. A day arrived on Sunday again. He went to church and looked at the pastor and say, you see this last bottle? As I finish in here, I promise you and the entire church, I will never drink again. The pastor said, let everybody that go outside touch his head. It's confirmed. This man sat on the door, nice chair. Everybody that passed by him touched his head and passed by him. He went to sleep. The next day he woke up. Night liquor on the side. Holy Bible on the side. As he woke up, he shook his head like this. He looked into the left side. He seen the liquor. He looked into the right. He see the Holy Bible. He began to approach. His mind began to talk into the scripture, saying it is a long way. I know nothing about reading. But this 2 sips can make me find a way to study this. It's between the two. The decision is for him to start with the liquor. Then he's going to go find a way to read the scripture. That's what happened. He tried to pick up the liquor before the Bible. As he picked up the liquor cut itself into 2 and break. like a ball into the floor. As he sees that happen, he look into the bottle. It's cut, very excellent. And just for him catching it like this, cannot just break. There is something behind it. He let go and pick up the scripture. As he pick up Holy Bible, he opened it up. Guess what? The man who never read begin to read and understand beyond pastors, and understand beyond ministries, and understand beyond the people who call themselves today men of God while they're deceiving people. A reason that God is forgiving him based on his promise. The day for his surrender didn't arrive yet. The day for him to ask didn't arrive yet. He knows nothing. He's still a child. He doesn't know how to ask. So God is still forgiving him. As you can tell your child it's a fire, couple minutes it's still gonna go there. That's the same thing that happening to that old man. And God forgave him indeed. As the day comes, he becomes first being recognized in the church. At the level of him losing 40s. This was not good. But now, that man that you see there is one of the men that I'm telling you this story. He's a good man. May God bless you.